downline, I don't think. But remember, it's up to you, the fan at home. Vicky Golden going to get it started. 75-foot ramp hit.
And here we come. Nate Adams whipping that Honda out.
Oh, wow.
Moto showing how it's done. And Hanny almost upside down.
Torrent Terrace bringing the heat.
Really upside down.
I think he was upside down. Here's the thing, folks. It's called best whip. Basically, you got to hang it out as far as you can, and then you can mix in some variations. You can't do upside down tricks, but look at Vicky Golden.
Nice turn down whip there from Vicky.
So watch, if you want to be technical about it like a judge might be, you want to see if they whip to the right, they whip to the left. There we saw Moto go both directions already. So you want to see what they do on the bike, how they invert it, how far they throw it out. There's so many different variations. And then you plug on a little exclamation point like Edgar does.
And the great thing about Edgar Torrent Terrace, you watch this guy, he is such an amazing showman. And he really does put on a show for everybody.
Well, pure showman status, I think, is a great way to talk about Edgar Torrent Terrace. You know, natural ability, Jeremy Twitch Stenberg, one of the finest I have ever seen, and he's been competing in the X Games since
look at this.
99. Look at this.
Are voting
the
for Vicky Golden. The ladies are speaking.
Hey, bring it on. However you guys want to do it. If it's going to be the ladies voting for the lady, if it's going to be the pure freestylers voting for Adams, you know, the people that have seen Robbie Madison do all his incredible jumps and the things that he has done. I mean, you pick it, people. Now Stenberg up there. So Twitch with the big move.
But remember, folks, you at home, you decide who wins this one. Tweet to vote your Ford fan favorite. You tweet the rider you think should win. It's hashtag XGamesWhip, and then just add the last name of the rider. So you're the judges of this one. Not Cameron and I, not the judges in the stand for freestyle coming up, but you. So tweet it now.
Nice, and Twitch claiming it with the gold parts on the bike, the gold plastic. You gotta love it. Got so much style.
Oh, look at Summer Sanders sending lots of luck to @VG214 in tonight's X Games Moto S Bet. The amazing thing is a lot of these guys play a very smart game, and they know that they can get their friends to really motor this along. Wow. Torrent Terrace can throw that bike around like nobody else.
Well, we talked about it. If you're gonna, I mean, how's that style? If you're gonna talk about pure whip ability, obviously Stenberg, Torrent Terrace, and I would say at this point Madison rising up, Hansen in there as well, and Nate Adams, who we're gonna see in freestyle a little bit later.
And great to see Moto back at X Games here. I know he's been working really hard on those whips too, and I love that stalled out opposite whip there that Josh Hansen just did. We saw that, I think the first time was in Barcelona, and we actually thought Jeremy Stenberg had made a really bad mistake. But three distinct styles of whips here. You see that kind of stalled whip. They do the turn down where the back wheel comes around, but the bike is more upright, and there you saw Vicky executing that nice flat style whip. Yeah, look at that. Wow.
I remember a couple years ago when Vicky was getting ready for the X Games, I actually saw her out at Paula riding the ramps with the guys. With Stenberg was there, and I was like, wow, I'm really impressed. Oh!
How did he bring that back?
Whoa, that's probably, that might be the heaviest one that we've seen so far. Josh Hansen, a.k.a. Little Hanny. Sometimes it just looks like they're going to go all the way around for a 360. I think the number 100 of Hansen knows he really tempted the edge there. He pushed it to the edge.
He went way down that landing too, and was still a little bit sideways on the landing. Had to really power his way out of it. So under 2 minutes left here. Stenberg currently has the lead over Vicky Golden, and then it's Hanny and Madison that are sitting there for that third spot. Remember, tweet to vote. The Ford fan favorite, you tweet hashtag XGamesWhip and the name of the rider. Hashtag XGamesWhip plus the name for the Ford fan favorite. You at home decide who wins this one.
There's Twitch. Stenberg getting it done. Right now he is holding a slight margin on Vicky Golden. This is a dogfight, really. I mean, it is fluctuating. It could be Golden. It could be Stenberg. Hansen right in there as well. I'm really
Madison again.
I'm really impressed with what I saw from Little Hanny, and really, I mean, everybody tonight has been throwing. Oh! Oh, Hansen. The crowd, they know.
You can hear the crowd in Staples just going nuts for that. And then he's followed by Torrent Terrace, almost coming off the side of the landing.
Well, Torrent Terrace has 1 gold so far this season. You know how hard it is to repeat.
Oh, look at this. Stenberg, wow, it's fluctuating up and down. Golden is really chasing Jeremy Stenberg. And then Hanny has jumped up into the 20+% range.
Well, I think that if I was going to be surprised with skill, there really isn't anybody I'm overly surprised with, because we know they all have the skill, but really Vicky Golden has really stepped in and shined here.
She is holding her own with the boys. And
21 years of age from Menifee, California.
look how close this is right now. Remember, hashtag XGamesWhip plus the name of the rider. There goes Vicky Golden again. Absolutely fantastic riding from Golden. And Hanny has now crept into the lead. Look at that. Josh Hansen jumped up to 33%. The voting is coming fast and furious here, folks.
Hansen up top. The boys having fun together. That's Hansen and Torrent Terrace. Here's Stenberg with the traditional whip. That anti-whip or twitch whip that we see him do, Josh Hansen really has that down.
I really enjoy watching that thing, because the way they get to... You, the fans at home, have spoken, and, drumroll please, the Ford fan favorite is... Well, there it is. Josh Hansen.
Yeah,
Absolutely giant win for Josh Hansen, and he's down with Jordan Whitley. Jordan.
All right, well, I was trying to give Josh a minute to celebrate this moment. Congratulations, he just found out right now. Josh has 2 bronze. He is